Welcome back to Edgar TV. We've got something a little bit different today.
Not a treble 20, even though it did look like one. Another good dart there, just under the treble. Drops it a bit low there. Fantastic last dart there. Hits 100, leaves himself a 2-darter. 59 left. Will it even be possible to hit a double with these darts? Big 19. Tops is on. And bang! Rightfully so, Matt's happy. 1 dart in the tops.
So there we have it. It was 14 darts from him. How do there, the Edgar Nation, and welcome back to another thrilling episode of Edgar TV. Over to the primetime arena, you'll see here we've got a jam-packed crowd. They say a good player can play with anything. Let's find out. And that's a solid start there. Treble 20, treble 5, treble 3, known as the Big 180, also known as 78. Big 180 because it takes up the whole space there. That's actually a treble 20. And that's a single 1. You see the primetime player's not too sure. He has to have a look. It was 61. He was actually thought it was 80. So the switches downstairs, pings the treble 19. So here we go. No crowd in the primetime arena today. And it's a great start straight in the treble. Instantly you can see that these darts aren't going to allow any more in there. Bounces off the barrel, switches down and finds a nice big 17 there. Very hard to get consistent here. You see nice big 5. Treble 20, fantastic. Leaves the finish after 6. Best record so far is 13 darts. Will Wacky Darts today win? That's a treble 20 in the 5. That's a shame. Big 15 there, leaves tops. 1 dart to match personal best for the best darts. Looking at a 14, and there it is, 14 darts. So it matches the mini darts. And bang! There it is, 13 darts. The way we've tested darts so far is a leg of 301, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. Great start by the primetime player, straight in the treble 20. But as with wacky darts, you get a little bit of inconsistencies in these things, and that's 100 there to start off. Again with these darts, you can't fully tell. You'll see here the primetime player has to check. It's actually 80 scored. The fact the darts are so long and thin, it's just so hard to see where they land. But 105 there sets up the finish. Could be new record. 13 darts is the best to beat. He's done a 13, a 14, a 14, and this could be a 9. Double 8 remaining. Oh, just on the outside there. 16 left. He's got 3 darts to beat the best record so far that he has done, which is 13 darts with a small dart, and he gets it in 1 there. No graphics gave that away at any point. So here's the adaptations. What I've done is I've made the darts a little bit shorter, but I've also sellotaped on this time, just to add a little bit more weight to the... No, I've made no secret of it. I was a big darts fan from about 10 years old. We used to go to Blackpool from 1997 onward. It got to 5-5. Things started looking interesting, and Andy Smith left himself on tops. Edgar wants 132. He steps to the board, he hits the ball, he hits the treble 14 and pings the tops. Massive moment, my first win. I was very happy with that. Took a 6-5, but more importantly got £200. It got to 5-5. This is the only moment I remember. He wanted 112 and he missed double 16, 1 dart in hand for the 112 finish. And somehow I wanted 14. I don't know how I left it, but I did. And with the second dart I pinged the double 7, booking my place in the UK Open, guaranteeing myself £400 and a match with Mark Webster, who at the time was in the Premier League. No, he's not good enough to take that.
83.
52.
Is that
Dan is a
83?
prediction on my score. It's 83, mate.
Sorry, I thought you said 33. What have you got there, Matt?
I'm going to go for that then. Oh, he's not going to take 84 anyway. I'll be all right.
What did you get there, Matt? Sorry.
I got 52 because I thought Devon was on like a 100+ finish, which he'd never taken in his life. But luckily, he's on a combination, so he don't like 84.
Inept score, my bad.
2 dots.
Oh, I've been done there. See, I didn't go for 14 ball because Devon said 33. Then he changed it.
Well, I'll take partial responsibility of that, but I can't take responsibility for Devon going out in 2 darts easily because
I had 33 as well. I had 33.
Notice on the side of the board here, I shamelessly promoted Edgar TV, saying on YouTube and come and subscribe here, thinking, brilliant, what a great way to advertise it. But what I didn't realise at that time was actually I'd done that in permanent marker pen, so actually I've gone and just ruined my board. And I won the event. But as you can imagine, being a massive young darts fan that I was, that wasn't enough for me. I just had to take the board as well, which was actually signed by all the players of that year's World Match Play back in 2001. This title win did sort of give me the appetite. This coming from pretty much the heartbreak of the World Youth Masters, actually. You'll see here, star-studded lineup actually. You got Daryl Gurney, Kim Hybrex. I was just this young man with a dream, and it all came true. Dream big, guys, work hard, and never stop until you get what you want. Everything is possible. Oh. Are we in? Are we in? Let's have a look. The champion of the pound coin. The $1 million man. The man that would literally do anything for a pound. Hits the big 50 today. Or at least that's what we said. I really need to hit this double 16 first start to get this 27 average. Ah. Missed it now.
champion as well. And don't take that as gospel. It's not definitive. It's a generic sort of if the cat fits, wear it type routine. There will always be exceptions to the rules. There's two things you'll never prepare for at the Ali Pali, and it must be something to do with the acoustics of the place. One's the noise. You can hardly even hear the caller calling out the scores. And the next one is the heat. The heat is incredible. It was so hot up there. I don't normally sweat in games, but I was struggling in this. Had to untuck my shirt because it was so hot in that venue. But if you look where this arrow's pointing you here, there's like a little air vent there, and just behind the water, sort of like a little cool breeze that you can occasionally go over and just sort of cool yourself down a little bit there. And that kind of ruined December in a way. There you are, 1 minute on the biggest stage in the world, living your dream, and the next you're looking at your calendar and thinking, I ain't got a game of darts now for 6 weeks. Big layoff, Christmas tree didn't go up. I didn't really watch much darts because it hurt, you know, knowing you was there and it didn't go how you wanted it to or how you envisioned it and planned it your whole life. So yeah, it was a quiet Christmas. This is the Matthew Edgar Prime Time Edgar TV action figure in the style of a WWF Hasbro figure. The figures that are the most closest to me. Look at that thing, that's amazing. We've got the picture of me at the Edgar autograph. We've got the Prime Time Slam. That's the big finishing move, the Prime Time Slam. I get that some of you like Edgar TV because it's raw and it's rubbish, but it's still going to be rubbish. It's just going to be in HD. Exactly like cogs. The man in the middle's turning the cogs. If one of the cogs ain't working, they're not all working. And we get imbalances. They are technique, mentality / psychology, preparation and practice. We will cover all 4 of these sections within your plan. We'll go through them, and at the end of it you'll get an action plan on all 4 sections on how we can make improvements, things that worked well for us, strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so there we go. Now, just to give you a little example. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get it so we're here. We need to be flat. When we're flat and we've got this solid base, we can build on top good solid progressions on top of our good solid flat foundations. Now if these foundations start to tip, let's say we've got a problem here in the mentality sector and it starts to tip this way, now we can't build on top of that, so we can't be making our progress. But also if this was a table, for example, it's not fit for purpose. What we tend to do is we tend to miss-sight the problems, either in our throw where we go, oh, my wrist keeps turning, why is that? It's probably a problem further down. Wait to see when this comes through on the live. Coming through, coming through. Coming through yet. Any second now. We should hopefully be going live, and hopefully it's going to work this time. Should be going through now, hopefully. Just keep an eye on the chat, because obviously people let us know when we're live. Are we live? We're live, yeah? Cool. If this is your first time watching a Matthew Edgar video and you thought, what a quality piece of video that was, such a shame it doesn't happen regular. You're wrong, it does happen regular. Just